Okay, so I had a bit of an unfortunate incident with the tractor. I was driving along and I'm not sure if I hit a rock or a wire, but I was mowing. Either a rock's ricocheted off the post or a wire has snapped up and hit the back windscreen, but it's completely smashed it out. I wouldn't have a clue what happened. It scared the absolute out of me. But anyway, this is me replacing it. Now, one of my guys has taken all the fixtures off of the old window, so I'm not sure where everything's sat exactly. I might have to just review some old photos and have a look where everything was positioned in terms of brackets and the lock and all those sorts of things, so I can piece out how to put it back together. Anyway, follow along on the journey, and then if you have a smashed windscreen, back windscreen, and you're in the same position, hopefully this video will make it a bit more smooth, the process a bit more smooth, so that you can reassemble your window brackets and mount the window back on to where it should be. Okay, so there's a bit of a, the shape of the windscreen, it kind of V's down at the bottom, going by the windscreen frame, which kind of matches this lock mechanism because there's 2 bolts at the bottom section of that windscreen. So we'll start here and remount this particular part, which is the locking mechanism inside the window. And then my rusty trusty toolbox and the Starhead screwdriver to get this undone. Okay, so I think this is going to be pretty basic really. Just pay special attention to the way that the components fit against the glass, because when we reassemble it we've got to get the rubber grommets and spacers and stoppers and all that thing back on the correct side of the glass. And try not to do what I done and drop something. Found it! Be really careful not to drop any parts. Now I can see that here up against this one we have a rubber piece installed just here. So I don't know, maybe on yours that's come off. Here on this side we have the glass, which I'm about to ship off. I'm dropping that into a bin down the bottom there, by the way. Don't be like me, wear gloves when you're doing this, because this glass does tend to have little sharp bits that can get into your skin, and you don't want that because it's uncomfortable. So, stupidity on my behalf. But yeah, wear gloves. I've got another rubber stopper that goes on the other side, and 2 glove screws? No? I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, here we go. Now we can reassemble that one to the new one. Here we go. And just remember that this part goes on the inside of that curve. Just double check it. Rests on the inside of the curve. This bit goes on the outside, like so. Inside. And then the screws can go in place. And I forgot my trusty screwdriver. So maybe I can get a half turn with my pocket knife until I get that screwdriver. Just enough to sort of hold it there. Yep, now I'll go get the screwdriver. that bit done. Now let's just have a look see at some of the other components that we have. We have seals and brackets. I'm not sure what they're from because like I said, one of my guys took this apart, not me. We have the windscreen actuator here, maybe a wiper or something. We have a hinge bracket. And we should be able to work out exactly where these sit in outside of the tractor and all that sort of thing. We can take this pole apart over and go and have a look in a minute. So we've got a bit of a motor over there. Just here, this way attaches on there. This is the one of the hinges and an actuator. They're bolted together, that's cool. Not that one, the one hasn't got a back. Maybe just these two. So that one goes on there. We'll work it out when we get over there anyways. So after a little bit of stuffing around, I finally got this explosion diagram. If you screenshot that right now, it should help you out tremendously. Excellent. Having said that, we need this sticker part right here, which is this part right here. Now, I didn't get one with the kit, so what I'm going to do is try to scrape the glass off of this and reuse it. Alright, here we go. Again, stupid, no gloves. Don't do what I'm doing. I'll pause this and come back to it in a little bit. Oh, good. So now we're all done. Nice and clear. And according to the diagram, this sits on the inside of the window, which it is located at now. My assumption is it goes like that. Inside the window. That sits on the inside of the window, and then this motor goes inside of that. Is that going to sit? Where? Oh, feeds into Alright, so that bit was nice and easy. Alright, so I'm not quite sure how I managed to do that, but I did manage to do that. And that bit's in now. I just got to manipulate. Right. I don't know if you can really see what I'm doing here, but I'm just pressing this rubber seal in with a flathead screwdriver and sort of manipulating this into here. Almost got it. Yep, there we go. There we go. I'm going to do the same with the bottom one. Just here. Yeah. This one's going to be a little more difficult, maybe, to get to. Might try forcing the top in first. Yep. Some of that squished in there. Fudge it. Got him by the balls now. Ah, there we go. That one was a lot more difficult to get in than the first one, but we've got it. We've got it. It's in there. It's in there nice and tight, and that bit's done. Beautiful. Now I'm just putting the windscreen wiper component on and installing that on the back side. So I've taken this bolt off of this screw just here, this nut, or other way around. I've taken this nut off of that bolt. I'm just inserting that in from behind and screwing that back on just to hold it in place and so that I don't lose that nut. Okay, now that I've done that bit, I can look at the diagram once again and find out what nuts go in there. Okay, so if I look at that, the other hinge, wherever the other's gone. Oh, there we go. So it fills the top part of that. Okay, like that. Then we have two of these rubber seals, I believe, going there, maybe just one. This one? Okay, so around the back here. So around the back here we've got, this is hanging loose, like that. I just lifted that up and put that nut through there. Then I'll bolt that on. These guys, I would say, go flat on the outside. So flat on the outside and bolt on the inside, like so. Same story with this guy. Going flat on the outside, bolting in on the inside. Okie doke. And nothing's been tightened yet, as of yet. That's it. Just got to tighten it all up, and I'm pretty sure that's done. The big washer, can't remember where that's meant to go. Oh, okay. The big washer is meant to go in there. Right there. Like that. Yep. And there is another spacer just here. And I'd say that that is designed to go in there. Okay, get rid of that. Undo these guys. Okay. That. Undo this one. Like that. And install this spacer just here. Perfecto. Put that back on. Put these guys back through. Yep. And that's got him. That definitely got him.
Put this one back on. Put you back on. Oops, okay. I want to get this far and break it. Where the fuck did that just go? Yeah. Put you back on. Now tighten everything up and away we go. What I've got here is a 10mm and a socket and extension bar. Just going to tighten with that. Remember not to go too tight because you don't want to smash the glass. Till I get a bit of resistance and then go a tiny bit more. Just nice and slow. Take it easy because it is glass and you don't want to do it up too tight because you will break it. So just nice and slow with the socket wrench until you get some resistance. And then just cut it back. There we go, some resistance, tiny bit more. Same with this guy. Let's shorten that up. Until I get that resistance, slow it down. There we go, done. That's all installed back together. Got the case just here. That guy goes back on. This cord comes out the side. This guy goes back on, like so. And I can screw this in from the bottom to seal it all together. Once I've got to get it in there, there we go. Right. I've got 5 children, I never had this much trouble finding the hole. So, undo this guy. Right, put the clips in at the back first. Okay, unclip that on those guys, put them in. There we go, seems to fit a bit more snug. That bit's all done also. These guys up. I actually recommend that you should probably take the gas strut off because there is a high chance that they could swing and smash the window, which really would be disastrous at this point. So just be very careful of this guy because there's quite a lot of weight in that. Normally they pop off. This one looks like it does undo. However, I might just leave it on. I'm just going to be extremely careful. When I lift it up, that gas strut doesn't swing and smash the window. You'll also notice that I am utilising the box to contain the window on and make sure it doesn't come into contact with any rocks or anything. Now, it's a difficult part by myself because no one else is here. I'm going to try to mount this back up onto the tractor and yeah, watch it along and please don't drop it. The mounting process should be reasonably easy because I have okay, if I'm able to rest that there and just hope and hope and hope it doesn't flip. All I have to do is slide these 2 pins up through the bolt holes, and then it's done. Again, being very careful of that strut, and to make sure that the window doesn't fall, and have these pins ready to just slide in. Oops, 1 pin ready to slide in. Now I use my foot there to prop it. I slide this pin in. Oh, bugger. I'll just have it ready to push across. There we go. Everything ready, and then hopefully just push in through. Should be that easy. It doesn't appear to be. Okie doke, I found the second pin. Okie doke, the back window is completely installed. You'll need a 12mm spanner for this connection here. Other than that, she works like a charm.